Welcome to our camper, and I wanted to make something special for our children tonight as they come in to have dinner with us. And I'm going to do it in a cast iron skillet with a lid, and I wanted to show you the process. So what we need for this are peaches, and we're going to go ahead and peel these peaches and slice them up for the first part of this. These are Georgia peaches that we got at Witten Fruit Market, that is in Zanesville, Ohio, and it's a wonderful market. So we're going to just peel these peaches. We'll put the peels into one container and slice up the peaches in the other. We're going to go through several of these, and I won't bore you through the whole process. Just the first one. So here are the peaches in a nice big bowl, and they will go into this larger skillet. It's probably 3.5 inches deep, and it will have a lid on it. Here, it's really not a Dutch oven lid, but it fits very snugly on this pan. So that's what I'm going to use to actually cook the peach cobbler that I'm going to make. And the next step is to put my sugar on my peaches. Like that. I'm going to need some flour to help with the gelling of the cobbler. So I'm going to stick about 1/2 cup probably of flour in there. Because there's a lot of peaches in that one. Going to mix the flour and the sugar through the peaches. And after we mix this through, we will let it sit. Oh, those look yummy. Okay, this next process is for the top of the cobbler. Now, a lot of people may use like a cake mix or something like this, but when we lived in Africa, I learned how to make this pie crust with vegetable oil because I wasn't able to obtain lard or butter or shortening at the time. So we take our flour, and then we take 2/3 of a cup, and there's approximately 2 cups of flour there. We take 2/3 of a cup of oil, and we pour that into the flour. And then we take 2/3 of a cup of water, and after our 2/3 and a cup of water, then we take a fork and we just mix it all together. We mix it until everything comes away from the sides of the bowl. Then you use 2 cereal bags that have been taken apart like this, and you lay them down. Get rid of that. And you put your dough on that. And you lay another piece of cereal paper on top of that. And then you roll it out with a rolling pin, and you make it round or square or whatever's going to fit into your pan. It moves very easily. And that's how you make your crust. Then, and take our pan, and we're just going to dump those peaches into this pan. Spread this flat. Just like that. Then we take the top plastic off and grab a hold of our dough and place it inside of our pan and manipulate it to the edges. Like that. And just poke it down. And then I take a knife and I just put some slices in there so that as it bubbles up, it has a way to release some of the peach cobbler bottom, like that. And there we have it. There it is. Next step, we'll be putting it into coals on the bottom and putting coals on the top. Our next step is burning our wood so that we have coals. All right, so we're trying to create an area where the coals will actually fit around here. So we just have ourselves a lip. Fold it down. Not the most beautiful thing, but hopefully it'll work. There we go. So we've tried to separate out the different coals so that we can place the pan on the fire. And I'm going to let my husband do the placing of the pan. So we have it ready here with a lip. He's got himself some heavy gloves. We're going to set that pan in the midst of those coals. I'm just concerned about the flame for him. And now we'd like to go ahead and take some of those coals and place them on the top.
I could get underneath, but I can't go underneath. Well, maybe I can bring him out.
Now we're going to let it sit there in that position for probably 20 minutes and see what happens. We're going to check this. It's been almost 20 minutes. So we're going to try and see what it might potentially look like underneath this. We should be able to pick it up. Coals on the top and everything. Oh my, look at that. That is amazing. I think we can give it a little more time. That is just amazing. I'm so tickled. Thank you, sweetie.
Done.
We're gonna let it sit with just the coals on the top for another maybe 5 minutes, and then I'll show you again. So now we are uncovering this beautiful peach cobbler that we did in the campfire. And it looks a little brown all around the edges here, but we are going to share this with our children who I was talking about, who came to enjoy this meal with us. So I'm going to dip into this section and pull this out. And there we go.
Still hot.
Ooh. So there's the first one. The second one. Yeah, it's very warm. But see how that crust cooked? It made a perfect topping for the peach cobbler. Number 3. And number 4. All right. That doesn't have any crust on top. Okay. So now I want my children to taste their cobbler. I think it's probably pretty hot, so you're going to have to blow on it. We will see. Hopefully they won't burn their mouths.
Very good.
Very good.
It's delicious.
Great. Well, thank you for being my guinea pigs, and
Anytime.
And thank you for taking the time to watch my very first cooking video on my YouTube channel. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye.